Standing on the spacious deck of the ferry, you stare at your destination as it gradually comes into focus. It's an island engulfed by lush emerald vegetation. The stifling heat of the tropical rainforest rushes towards you with the damp sea breeze, and beads of sweat soon form on your forehead. You turn to seek shelter in the shade and glance at Xavier. Unfazed, he stands under the sun. We're almost at Tanakali, Xavier, the hunter who always stands in the light and leaves no place for darkness to hide. Xavier raises an eyebrow, takes your wrist, and pulls you back to his side. You're in the shade that's a shelter from the scorching sun. Understood, Lil Hunter Nixia. You're the one who won't stand in the shade. Xavier folds the Tanakali travel brochure into a simple fan. He fans both of you. It's a coincidence we accepted the same mission from unicorns. Coincidence? You narrow your eyes as you meet Xavier's clear, innocent gaze. According to the intel from unicorns, abnormal magnetic fluctuations were detected in this area. The most likely cause of such phenomena would be an aether core. Besides, you've been collecting all sorts of information about Tanakali lately. You were so busy that you didn't even realize you had fallen asleep on my shoulder last night. So I'm guessing you must be interested in this mission. Do you have your own reasons, Xavier? I wanted to accompany you. Does that count as Xavier's reason? You don't respond and look into his eyes. Eventually, Xavier loses the staring contest and turns to look at the lush rainforest in the distance. If possible, I'd also like to see the cauliflower while we're here. It resembles something from my memories. Very much so. Beneath his calm expression, a barely perceptible thread of nostalgia and regret reveals itself with his final words. Xavier? What are you talking about? Or thinking about, I should say. I was thinking that we're here. Wait. He says it's possible if I'd also like to see the cauliflower. It resembles something from my memories. You know what's funny is that the cauliflower looks a lot like the flowers from Xavier's third myth. I was thinking that we're here. As the ferry's horn resounds, the initial blanket of lush vegetation seemingly parts to slowly reveal a hidden tapestry of vibrant colors beneath. Bold, flamboyant buildings with eccentric designs stand out against the backdrop of the rainforest. People waiting to board crowd around the dock, and they scatter the orderly line of disembarking passengers. As tourists chatter excitedly, Xavier moves quickly. He catches a small child who was nearly knocked over in the commotion. He's cosplaying Hunter Lux from Super Hunters. Hearing you, the frightened child forcibly hoards back his tears. Yeah, Hunter Lux says you shouldn't cry. Wah! Seeing the child's lip beginning to tremble again, Xavier crouches down and strikes Hunter Lux's signature pose. Believe in the light. Believe in yourself. You're right. I'm the best Hunter Lux there is, and I'll be the next Lumiere. Suddenly filled with courage, the child strikes the same pose. You give an enthusiastic thumbs up to both hunters before you. They give you bright smiles in response. A worried woman rushes over to you and pulls the child into her arms, while thanking you profusely. Mom, isn't Dad coming with us? Dad has work to do, so he can't come with us. Before boarding the ship with her child, the woman's face shows clear signs of anxiety. Are you here for the festival? You should leave. There are no more cauliflowers, and the island isn't safe anymore. After landing on Tanakali, you look back across the endless, calm sea, where only one ship sails. The cauliflowers adorning its hull are in direct sunlight, yet they appear strangely dim. Near the dock, several people with evil weapons strapped to their waists eagerly solicit customers. Their loud laughter reaches your ears. As newcomers, you don't escape their gaze. Do you need bodyguard services? Are you two family or a couple? We offer discounts for pairs. Wherever you point, we'll take care of it. Xavier takes your hand and keeps his gaze steadfast. We don't need bodyguards with poor observation skills. I knew you were a couple as soon as I saw you two together. A handsome and talented man with a beautiful lady. A match made in heaven. As a couple, you need us even more. There are still dangers in the scenic areas. But with professional rangers as your guides, you can focus on your romance and explore without worry. We want to see the cauliflowers, but we heard someone says there aren't any now. Wow, you sure know how to pick your battles. Yeah, you can't see them. The cauliflowers are deep in the forest, and the area has been sealed off. The wanderers there are extremely dangerous. I'm here to make money, not get myself killed. Among all the rangers, only our best, Bernice, dares to go in there. There was a ranger who escorted someone in there before. The client made it out safely. Not her, though. Xavier opens his makeshift fan, glances at the map, and then looks toward the depths of the rainforest. But we don't have any other places we want to visit. Well, you can try your luck and find Bernice. If you see a female ranger, tan skin in her 30s, with short hair and a scar on her jaw, that's her. Realizing he can't satisfy your needs, the ranger stops talking and quickly moves on to find his next potential customer. He's afraid of missing out on another business opportunity. As you explore more of the island, the sweet fragrance of fresh produce and flowers wafts between colorful market stalls as you run your fingers over the pattern before you. Each golden flower, unique in form, is drawn with exquisite detail. Years of repeated painting have built up layers of pigment to create subtle raised textures on the surface. They bloom silently in front of every shop to bear witness to countless sunrises and moonsets that have passed over this land. Every store has a cauliflower painted in gold at its entrance. The intricate, skilled brushwork and vibrant pigments. These flowers hold an extraordinary significance here. Then this QR code must be important if it's placed right next to the cauliflower. You raise your phone. It's a public opinion survey on the island being closed off. Let's ask the store's staff about it. The nearest store is deserted. Upon entering, you discover some oddly shaped glasses still displayed on the counter in the middle of the room. Where's the owner? A holographic projection at the center of the store displays your large text. AR holographic glasses clearance sale. Witness Tanakali's prosperity with your own eyes. There's a line of small text under there. Tanakali's festival, bustling towns, a vast beach. Whatever you want to see, we have it. A sudden weight on the bridge of your nose pulls your attention back to Xavier. These glasses look nice. They suit you. You turn toward the display mirror on the counter, and suddenly the world transforms. A magnificent festival fills your entire field of vision. Beneath daytime fireworks and ribbons fluttering in the wind, a tan man holding a bouquet of golden flowers stands at the center. On his chest is a name badge. Island Chief Addy. This seems to be a documentary projection of a previous Tanakali festival. There aren't many glasses left on the counter. Xavier randomly picks a pair and puts them on. His eyes follow the images and shift slightly to the right before noticing something specific. The scene here looks familiar. It must be Tanakali Town from the brochure. But I think I found something interesting. Taking the matching glasses Xavier hands you, the familiar scene from the brochure floods your vision. Endless streams of pedestrians with radiant smiles fill the streets and gather in front of various shops. There's a lively scene no matter where you look. The aerial view makes it even harder for you to pinpoint anything interesting among the densely packed crowds. Where's that interesting thing you mentioned, Xavier? Xavier leans in close and rests his head against yours. His gaze peers through the gap in your glasses, and you feel his warm breath against your skin. To the far right, it's in front of that everlasting love cauliflower shop. Following Xavier's guidance, you locate two people in the farthest corner of the town scene. Behind them sits a device emitting a blue glow. That's Addy, but that person next to him is someone from the Deep Space Academy? Yeah, she's wearing the Academy's emblem on her clothes, but the device caught my eye first. It's conspicuous. You have a good eye. You spotted it quickly, too. Xavier smooths down your hair that had become disheveled from his close proximity. It's because I move at the speed of light. You glance up at Xavier before reaching up to smooth his hair. Why did you help me when your hair is also messy? Judging by how they're interacting, they seem to have a good relationship. According to the association's briefing, we only know that Deep Space Academy is conducting research on the island, but we're unsure of what exactly they're looking into. Tanakali's most famous and valuable resources is the cauliflower, which is known for its longevity properties. The Deep Space Academy's research is most likely focused on it. The flowers have already wilted, but there are still people here. Xavier turns to you and shakes his head slightly. As long as even one plant remains, the wilting cauliflowers can still be saved. You're right. They might still make a comeback despite the odds. You lean in closer to examine Xavier, who's facing you. He's now wearing glasses. Seeing you like this, Xavier, you look like my stereotypical image of a scientist now. Scientist? Are you from the Deep Space Academy? The store owner suddenly retreats deeper into the shop, but he's too far away for you to clearly see his expression. Your mind races with possibilities. Where did this store owner come from? What? There was like no store owner before, but suddenly there's a store owner? Okay. I would have been like, how did you get here? Claiming to be from the Deep Space Academy might get you more information based on the owner's reaction, but his attitude is unclear. Choosing a safer identity might be more prudent. Make a choice. Yes, we're from the Deep Space Academy. Magnetic mapping. Summons 3 horizontal EM pulses centered on the target. Each pulse deals 45,000 damage to all enemies in its path. Okay. Yes, from the Deep Space Academy. The owner's expression darkens. He charges towards you and snatches the glasses away. Get out! I'm not selling you anything. You ruined our cauliflowers and destroyed our livelihood, and you still have the nerve to come shopping here? Get out! Leave! Now! Without giving you a chance to explain, the owner pushes you both out and slams the door. You return to the street where islanders work tirelessly. They prepare for the upcoming festival beneath a facade of prosperity. Yet everyone is aware of the troublesome undercurrents and the storm brewing on the horizon. The residents seem unusually hostile toward people from the academy. Ordinary scientific research wouldn't provoke this kind of reaction. It's natural they'd resent people whom they see as the culprits behind the cauliflower's decline. After pondering for a moment, you slowly shake your head. It's strange. If the academy really did this, they should have succeeded in whatever they were doing and left Tanakali by now. Besides, academy members have always prioritized research. They'd be rushing to protect valuable specimens like the cauliflower, not destroy them. Xavier nods. It's possible their experiment failed and disrupted the magnetic field, which caused the cauliflowers to wilt. Recalling the equipment behind Addie and the academy member, you look up and lock eyes with Xavier in perfect sync. We should start with the equipment. Sure. We're gonna grab some of these items. Let's go to the bustling town. We'll pick encounter. Ooh, a new encounter. Deep Space Academy Traveling Merchant. During your investigation, you encounter a Deep Space Academy member talking with a merchant who has a massive display case hanging from his neck. Noticing your arrival, the Academy member clutches the field ration he just received from the merchant and nervously adjusts his glasses. Are you shopping? Yes. The residents of Tanakali are extremely hostile toward the Deep Space Academy, so we can't shop at any of their stores. But this guy always shows up when we need something. Based on this socially integrated mobile network business model, we formally refer to him as the micro merchant, otherwise known as the solo seller. Hello, my friend. What do you need? Let's see. Hard to say no. Spend 25 Kali stones to obtain some Academy influence. Purposely spend a lot. Spend 50 Kali stones to obtain a lot of Academy influence. Or leave. Let's pick the top one. You don't really need anything, but it's hard to say no to this kind of enthusiasm. Do you see anything you like? That box hanging from his neck looks useful. Huh? Yeah, it'd be perfect for storing our gear during missions. That's a good idea. You could easily switch weapons based on the type of wanderer you're dealing with. Xavier points at the box around the merchant's neck. Great, we'll take that. Terribly sorry. This personal item isn't for sale, my dear friends. What do you mean it's not for sale? Then why'd you say you're selling stuff? Wait, Did Xavier say he wanted to buy the box that the person is selling items out of? That's funny. That's like going to the store and being like, "Can I buy the shelf?" Let's pick encounter. Unicycle rescue. An elderly woman with an elaborate traditional bun walks around a smart self-balancing unicycle. The vehicle has malfunctioned and the woman impatiently gives it a few taps. The unicycle responds with a nonsensical phrase. A grandma's grandma is a great grandma. Wait, the unicycle talks? Is this a Tanakali kiddie ride? Don't underestimate it. I've ridden this all over the island to pick cauliflowers. Rush toward festivals, attend weddings and funerals. It's not just an ordinary unicycle. It's my old friend that's been with me through all my years on Tanakali. Sigh, I have to move, unfortunately. My son says if it can't be fixed, I shouldn't take it with me. Could you please save it? Make a choice. You shouldn't leave it behind. Obtain a prototype item and a little Tanakali influence, or leave. You shouldn't leave it behind. This is a vehicle filled with memories. It shouldn't be left behind. Don't worry, we'll do everything we can to help you. Yeah, the paths it traveled and the marks on its body are witness to the flow of time. As you examine the unicycle, you find it filled with miscellaneous items the old woman couldn't bear to throw away. The electrical circuits are tangled up among them. There's a lot of stuff here. It's okay, we'll sort through it carefully. Sometimes I can't help collecting things. Pretty paper bags, movie ticket stubs, handwritten notes from small stores. Just like the things in this unicycle, they're part of who you are. They're worth preserving. It's still early, and there's a rare, cool breeze on the island. You and Xavier find a quiet spot away from people. Sitting down, you sort through everything at a leisurely pace. A lot of the old things we keep don't have any practical value. Sometimes you find them one day and can't even remember why you kept them in the first place. And eventually, we throw them away. Well, that means that they've fulfilled their purpose. Clock chimes ring out from somewhere and spread out like ripples. You look up at Xavier. For a moment, it's as if he's floating on a long river. Slowly drifting away, he's pushed by waves and ripples. That's why, rather than keep physical objects, I prefer to make an effort to remember how I felt in those moments. So, when those objects aren't with me anymore, I can still revisit the beauty of that moment anytime. You place your hand over his and give it a gentle squeeze. We can take good care of all the things you want to keep together. Yeah, but what I want to keep most is already by my side. Whether roads are wide or narrow, people always pass through them. The peaceful intersection is suddenly filled with people. Dust floats under the sun and seemingly glitters. The noise infiltrates your quiet moment, but when you and Xavier look at each other, you hear your promises. Oh, that's so sweet. Also, I got some new things. Quantum Restorer Proto? Let's pick that one. Okay. Now, let's pick a crisis. Because I do need a combat to get some stats. Several people who look like tourists see you and quickly run over. It's rare to see the three factions, Tanakali, the Academy, and the Rangers, join forces like this. It must be because of the Wanderer. They've already set up the support barrier. Now it's just a matter of who's brave enough to step up and lure the enemy in. Make a choice. Leave it to me. It's my duty as a hunter. What's this one gonna be? Oh, shoot. I think I hate this one. Yeah. I don't know why, but I always suck at this Wanderer.
The darkest of nights will come to an end.
Oh my god, Xavier, you are so beautiful. I love you so much. I think this is my first time ever fighting with Lumier. Oh, fudge.
Stand back.
Lumier, what are you doing? Xavier!
Yeah, I think you're glowing.
What? I'm glowing?
I need your help.
Leave it to me.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. think you're glowing. Be careful not to get hit.
I'm okay.
Yep.
Let's take it down first.
Get behind the barrier.
Xavier is so
You can resonate
beautiful.
now.
Oh, fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. I want this one.
It seems to have changed its moves.
Oops. Yeah, I'm not great at this one. There we go.
I'll show you.
Am I imagining things or are you enjoying yourself?
Is it obvious?
Gosh, he's so beautiful. I love Xavier so much. Yeah, we'll just stick, well, yeah, I'll stick with this one. We'll grab this one. We'll do battle again. What do you want, my cat? Okay, get under the blankets. Come on.
Something about this feels familiar. Again? I need your help.
Leave it to me.
He's so cool.
Watch out. Keep up the momentum.
Oh, I can't wait to actually get this Lumiere myth.
Pay attention to its movements. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that was silly.
The enemies are weak.
Oh,
Now's our
it's still
chance.
counted. Okay.
You won't escape. Can I get a little bit of help here?
Coming. Pay attention to its movements.
Kikyo,
Watch out.
I'm
It's getting
busy.
back up. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
I'm trying to fight things. I'm trying to kill monsters. Do you mind?
Now's our chance. Not even a scratch. Don't get too close.
Recovered already? How tiresome.
Kikyo, stop.
Now's our chance.
What
Go
are you
back to
doing?
the pit you came from.
Where the light shines.
Is where the greatest force lies.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
You're on a roll.
Oh, you're so pretty. Oh my god.
The sun is rising.
This ended sooner than I expected.
I want that myth so bad. I guess we'll pick this one. It's recommended. Yeah, we'll pick this one. We'll pick another battle. Because I know I chose the challenge difficulty mode, so I don't want to get, like, stuck on a node.
Even the darkest of nights will come to an end.
Combat is too difficult.
Lumiere, do you copy?
I hear you. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Hold it.
Bring it on.
Aim for its weak point.
You got it. Go back to the pit you came from.
I need your help.
Leave it to me.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Watch out. Come to me.
I'll have to learn how to fight with this one. Because I'm
Watch
not
out.
really
It's getting
new.
back up. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Aim for its weak point.
You got Lumiere. Do you copy?
I hear you.
You won't escape.
Crisis averted.
Lumiere really is the best.
His voice is slightly different. Speaking as Lumiere, I mean, obviously it's different for all the myths. It's just quite interesting. It's interesting how soft his voice is. Warning. You've entered the fatigue state. Yeah, I know. Jungle bird watching. Deep in the rainforest, you encounter a person fully equipped with a telephoto lens. He's seemingly on a wildlife photography expedition. When he notices you, he approaches you and whispers, "Shh, I'm on a bird watching commission and staking out this spot right now." He gives you a once over, points to the equipment he's carrying, and continues to whisper, "You two look strong. Do you want to help me out? I can share some of my commission rewards as payment, but only if you don't damage the equipment. I've been here for 1 day and 1 night already. The Tanakali fairy thrush has only appeared once, and I accidentally scared it off." Oh, wow, that's a lot of options. This is child's play for my partner. Obtain random reward and a little ranger influence. Let me try. Obtain a random reward. Decline request. Obtain random reward but lose ranger influence. Let's try it together. Obtain random reward and a lot of ranger influence. I'm going to pick let's try it together. Our little Deep Space Hunter squad just happens to be Lincoln's strongest unit. A little Deep Space Hunter squad. Aww! Nixia and Xavier. Best squad. Oh, they're so sweet together. That's right, she's the best we've got. Great, we've tested it before. The best angle is from that tree. Point the lens at the shrubs below. The fairy thrush appeared at around this time yesterday. Thank you. Under the ranger's expectant gaze, you and Xavier dart up into the tree with the equipment. The branches are wide and big enough to accommodate 2 people. Well, that's convenient. You set up the lens and wait patiently for the bird to appear. The jungle falls still. Your racing heart begins to calm. Xavier? Xavier! What happened? The bird could show up any second. Try not to fall asleep. You wait for a while. A small bird with blue-green wings lands in the shrub beneath the tree. It flies away a few minutes later. Oh my, this is incredible! The angle and lighting are perfect too. It's the rare Tanakali fairy thrush. The epic fairy thrush. The legendary fairy thrush. Okay, dude, we get the picture. You're like, got it out for a bird. You and Xavier hop down from the tree and stretch after you land. Looking up, you see 2 tiny sparrows now perched where you'd just been. They chirp softly to each other before flying off together. Let's head out. Xavier's laughter and soft, fluffy hair brushes against your cheek. Aww. Dude, he is so darn cute. It's ridiculous. There should be a crime against being that adorable, honestly. Alright, Lumiere. I don't really know how you work in combat. Please don't fail me.
Even the darkest of nights will come to an end. I need your help.
Leave it to me. Bring it on.
Alright.
You won't escape.
I need your help.
Leave it to me.
The enemy's
Hell
over. Now's
yeah.
our chance.
What are these check marks next to Xavier's portrait? I haven't seen that before.
Covered already? How tiresome. My turn.
Oh, I have them too next to my screen.
Step back. Aim for its weak point.
You got it.
Whoa, that was cool.
I need your help.
Leave it to me.
His dodge ability is awesome.
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Keep up the momentum. Where the light shines.
Is where the greatest force lies.
That is so cool.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Watch out. Let's get him back. Get him back.
Lumiere, do you copy?
I hear you. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Oh, come on, we got this.
Bring it on.
Pay attention to its movements. I can tell you're bluffing.
I'll show you. Lumiere,
I need your help.
leave it to me.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Aim it. Watch out. It's getting pricey.
Yay!
Lumiere really is the best.
Lumiere really is the best. Just rage baiting Xavier. Oh, shoot. You know what? I should have picked the other one. Darn it. Oh, well. You're going back now. Um... Ah, there we go. Yay! Action points. Return to the map. Following the directions from the brochure, you arrive at Tonacali Town. As you both look around, you notice only a handful of shops have crowds gathering outside or long lines forming. In the AR projection, the equipment is set up in front of the Everlasting Love cauliflower shop, but we already checked out 2 or 3 similar shops. Why are there so many Everlasting Love cauliflower shops in this small town? Maybe one shop had a good name for attracting customers, so others copied it. It's like how there are countless restaurants called Old Alley Barbecue in Lincoln. There are? Dude, I would kill to have an interactive map of Lincoln City. That would be so cool. With like maybe little dots to show where MC and the lads have been. That would be really neat. I'll ask for that in the survey. Should we keep looking? The next one might be what we need. Xavier gently tugs your hand and points to a corner on the right. The passing tourists tend to pause near that spot before moving on. Squeezing through the bustling crowd, you approach the center. Instead of finding the equipment from your memory that glowed blue, you see they're playing Wakey, and the board is rather crude. People playing Wakey on Tonacali, a tropical island paradise. No wonder there's a crowd. You glance at the Wakey board drawn with black ink. Then you look down. Alert, you lean toward Xavier's ear. Look at the metal holding the Wakey board. Doesn't it look like it's part of the equipment we've been searching for? Xavier glances up at the shop behind the game. The signpost has been removed, so there's only an abandoned, empty storefront. This must be it. Since it's been dismantled, it's going to be hard to extract any useful information. Your conversation blends into the laughter of the onlookers as the player visibly struggles over the Wakey board, becomes the target of the locals' good-natured jesting, or teasing. I guess it's the same thing. Come on, Falza. How many days have passed? With your amateur skills, you might as well admit defeat. If you really can't handle it, go find Addie. I'll play this round for you. Falza's opponent pauses just as he's about to tap. With an indiscernible reaction, he quickly glances at Falza before placing a piece on the board. You're about to speak when you notice Xavier slightly furrowing his brow. You're watching very intently. Can you share your thoughts, Wakey Master Xavier? I'm not really a master, but I did notice his train of thought was interrupted when he placed that piece. It was after he heard the name Addie. As for his skill level, he's slightly worse than the old man downstairs who always makes me watch him play. So you think... Let's watch for a bit longer. Nodding, you shift your gaze to the players. Falza, with his thick, small braids, scratches his head as he stares at the board with a troubled expression. He's at the administrative center, handling official business right now. He's very busy. If you ask me, we should just abandon the cauliflower and leave the island to find our own paths. Survival is what matters in the end. And my father keeps going on about how he'll live and die with the cauliflowers. If I hadn't found Bernice first, he probably would have hired her to accompany him into the rainforest. Bernice isn't someone who can be bought with just money. She's probably already in the rainforest by now, right? You should go back and try to talk them out of it. The rainforest isn't just full of wanderers. There's the Academy's equipment. Who knows what kind of trouble those things might cause again. With a playful chuckle, the islander taps on the equipment fragments beneath the Wakey board. His opponent subtly furrows his brow. It's almost unnoticeable. The equipment still in the rainforest is probably more dangerous than this. We'll still dismantle it all. It's still not completely cleared out. Wasn't it said to be gone a while back? His opponent suddenly speaks up. You and Xavier exchange a glance. The ones around the rainforest outskirts have been cleared, but there seems to be more inside the actual forest. Addie is preparing to deal with those. I win. Amidst the crisscrossing black and white stones on the board, the opponent places one final piece to determine the outcome. Falza loses interest in continuing the game, and both players begin clearing away the pieces. Does anyone else want to play? If not, we'll have another match next time. He speaks softly but unusually fast, as if afraid someone might interrupt. You glance at Xavier. Yes, he wants to. Xavier looks bewildered, but after catching your signal, he nods. Yes, I do. The wakey board is set back down again, and he pushes the boxes containing black and white stones toward Xavier. Would you like to go first or second? You pick. The opponent gives a satisfied snort as if everything is going according to plan. He makes an inviting gesture toward Xavier. Xavier shrugs, picks up a black stone, and places it on the board. A black stone? I would have thought he'd picked white. It's interesting that he picks black. As moves are exchanged back and forth, the opponent's nonchalance crumbles. He's forced to sit up straight and face the game with newfound seriousness. Silence falls. No one makes a sound to disturb them. Amid the pattern of black and white stones, Xavier's final black piece breaks the eerie silence. Like a ward, it seals the board and extinguishes the remaining life from the white stones. That reminds me so much of kind of like an allegory for his third myth, where he's like the Dark Knight, and he's extinguishing the remaining life from the revenants, and like the nobles and stuff. Do you want to continue? I've taken your eyes, and the escape route you planned out has already been discovered. If it's not clear to everyone, I can explain exactly where your escape route was supposed to be. Xavier just easily beats him. It will never not be funny how many things he's like mastered over the years. Tiny beads of sweat appear on the opponent's forehead as he surveys the board. He realizes he had fallen into a trap from the very beginning when he underestimated his opponent. Now he's being blocked at every turn. Escape is impossible. More importantly, he catches the underlying meaning in his words and reluctantly places 2 stones in the bottom right corner of the board. It's the traditional gesture of surrendering in Wakey. I fold on purpose. Let's talk somewhere private. After following the opponent through a maze of twists and turns, you leave the bustling streets behind. Overhead, wooden eaves covered with climbing vines shield you from the sunlight and block any wandering gazes from above. Should I call you a tourist, islander, or what are you really, a Deep Space Academy member? His alert gaze sweeps over you two, but he doesn't answer. You respond by revealing the Hunter's Watch concealed beneath your casual clothes. Don't worry, we're from the Hunters Association. The Islanders are hostile toward the Academy, yet you've remained here in disguise and continue gathering information. This means you haven't accomplished your objective yet. Whether you're after a legendary protocore or still planning to devastate the cauliflowers, your deliberate emphasis on the word devastate has the expected effect. It immediately provokes the Academy members' uncontrollable anger. The wilting cauliflowers aren't because of us. We only use instruments to measure the magnetic field data here. We hadn't even completed our initial research survey when they dismantled our equipment. Now our data is gone, and they're using our instruments as stands for their wakey boards. They didn't give us any chance to explain ourselves. Instead, they hired rangers to drive us out. We're victims too. Voices approach. The Academy member seems to remember something and hastily ends the conversation. He gives you his contact information before quickly disappearing. You leave your secluded spot, return to the main street, and stop at a fork in the road. The Wakey player said the island chief is currently at the administration center. He should know what's going on with the cauliflowers. And according to what the Academy member just told us, there's more to this than meets the eye. There's also that ranger everyone keeps mentioning, Bernice. All of these might serve as leads to get information. What's our next move, partner? Let's do rangers. I have the highest stats with that. Okay. With countless thoughts racing through your mind, you decided to meet with the Rangers. They haven't revealed much so far, but there might be more information to recover. Based on the information we gathered so far, most Rangers consider the rainforest steppes to be extremely dangerous. They refuse to go there. But there's one exception, Bernice. You nod. When we first arrived on the island, a ranger said one of their own escorted someone there, but only the client made it out. Rangers may chase profits and enjoy adventure, but they also value their lives. The fact that Bernice dares to go deep into the rainforest might be connected to this story. Money is easy to part with, but if it's a person... Xavier takes your hand and gazes into the distance. You can hear the faint sound of laughter from the rangers. We might be able to get the most authentic information from them. Let's check it out. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's do encounter. A blue encounter. A massive black shadow whirls towards you like a tornado. When you take a closer look, you realize it's just someone from the Deep Space Academy. They're carrying a comically oversized hiking backpack. The survey team's logistic division has an urgent transaction request. This is an opportunity to optimize your exploration equipment storage capacity. Trade in your old gear for a new set. Keep your inventory clean and up to snuff. Wait, this feels a little too hasty. We're just passing through. Research, exploration, survey, speed is the essence of scientific passion. For some reason, the atmosphere feels like it's charged with energy. Make a choice. Lose an item, then obtain a new item and a little academy influence. Sure, we'll pick that. We're gonna discard that one. And then we'll pick up that one. Transaction complete. This is a fresh infusion for the endeavors of scientific research. The Academy member sprints away with their oversized backpack. So random. Imagine some weirdo comes up to you and says that. I'll pick Crisis. A shadow among the trees. Nearby, a person dressed as a ranger is leaning against a tree. They're vomiting. An off-road vehicle is parked some distance away. Is there anyone who can help? What happened? The ranger weakly points to a redwood beside the off-road vehicle and explains the situation. I accepted a commission to find a lost item for a tourist, but there are abnormal fluctuations in the magnetic field. There's a wanderer. No credibility means no commissions. No commissions means no livelihood. Could you please... You look in the direction the ranger pointed in. The redwood has vibrant leaves, but there seemed to be an unsettling energy surging around it. Considering the ranger's condition, danger might be lurking. Make a choice. We're gonna do just go. Obtain a lot of rewards, but will trigger combat. You're an exceptional hunter who's fought many battles. A true fighter never fears the unknown. You head straight for the area under the redwood and carefully analyze your surroundings. Before the hunter's watch can even sound an alarm, you've already located the wanderer hidden in the shadows. Yeah, that's because MC is the best hunter ever. She's just as awesome as the men.
Even the darkest of nights will come to an end. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Oh, he's so cool.
Enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Step back. Keep up the momentum.
Steady now. We can do this.
I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
Bring it on. I'll show you.
And pew
You're on a
pew.
roll.
That's such a cool ability. The perfect dodge ability.
Watch out. It's getting better. Step back. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
I wonder what stalactrum colors Lumiere is.
Can I get a little bit of help here?
Coming.
You won't escape.
Watch out. It's getting better. It's time to end it. I need your help.
Leave it to
Pew
me.
pew.
Don't get too close. The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Watch out. Where the light shines.
Is where the greatest force lies.
It gives me like a mix of like Zorro and Phantom of the Opera.
Lumiere,
I am
do you copy?
so here for that.
Covered already? How tiresome.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
Bring it on. Lumiere,
Watch out. It's getting back up.
Uh-oh.
Descended 6 feet under. Are you hurt? need
Out
your
of the
help.
way, sweetie.
To me.
The enemies
You
are
don't
weak.
need to block
Now's
me.
our
It's
chance.
fine.
My turn.
Crisis averted.
Yay! I was kind of
Hero really
concerned
is the best.
that I wasn't going to get that. um... Refresh. Refresh. Well, I will pick that one. You defeat the Wanderer. During the battle, a branch breaks and a drone falls in front of you. It's one of the latest models. You bring it back to the Ranger, who's amazed by your impressive battle prowess. He expresses his utmost respect to you. Wow, you're the epitome of what a hunter should be. Some Wanderers are indeed skilled at hiding their energy fluctuations. Are you alright? Did you get hurt? Actually, I have motion sickness. That's okay, dude. So do I. Really bad motion sickness. I guess I'll grab this one. And rank that one up. The gear set. Let's see. Let's grab this encounter. The Owner's Challenge. As you walk along the shopping street, several tourists approach from the opposite direction. You overhear them discussing special Tonakali wooden carvings. Buying them is extremely difficult. I heard that if you pass the Owner's Challenge, you'll be able to see the shop's prized treasure. You walk for a bit and discover an unassuming shop at the end of the street. The sign is carved with rainforest scenery and displays exquisite craftsmanship. Are these the famous carvings that are hard to let go? Let's go in and take a look. Surprisingly, the interior is well lit with a functioning ventilation system. Behind the counter sits a man dressed as a ranger. Seeing you enter, he stands up to greet you. You're not a local. Do rangers invest in wood carving shops? The owner commissioned me to watch the shop. I'm working at the salesperson here now. We'd like to see the wooden carvings. The ranger smiles and leads you to a nearby display rack. Under the carefully designed lighting, the delicate wooden pendants gleam with vibrant colors. This is it. We'd like to see some larger ones. The owner has strict requirements. The larger carvings require testing the customer's potential and willingness. Perhaps you could look around and see if there's any style that catches your eye. Make a choice. Demonstrate your potential. I'm not interested. Okay, demonstrate your potential. You select a small carving from a display rack to demonstrate your potential as a new customer. Decisive and sharp. I like that in a customer. This one stood out as soon as I saw it. That's one of the owner's planetary carvings. It's handcrafted and one of a kind. Planetary carvings? Huh? That's interesting. Planetary? It's not even round. The ranger just smiles, a little cryptic, a little confused. You sense he totally doesn't get it either. Or he doesn't totally get it either. Maybe planets come in all shapes and sizes. Square, triangular, or even polygonal? Polygonal? I've never known how to say that word. Polygonal. Who knows? The universe is vast and full of things we can't even imagine. I bet you can imagine a lot more about the universe than most people, Xavier. Spill the beans. Have you seen a triangular planet? Do you think there's a planet that's shaped like a Xavier? What kind of question is that, Nixia? You dummy. Yeah, it's waiting for an astronaut named Nixia to find it and land safely. Aww. Xavier, if you were a planet, I would live on you forever? Wait. I don't think that works. Never mind. The ranger leads you to an inner room where display shelves are arranged with wooden carvings of various signs. Most are of small animals and flowers from Tonakali. These are still small. Do you have any larger wood carvings? The ranger smiles, but he also seems a little hesitant to respond to your question. The larger wood carvings are valuable and require the owner's approval, but you show great promise. All you need to do is further demonstrate your commitment. Buy more. At this point, you might as well go along with it. You select another small ornament. The ranger carefully takes it out like it's a treasure. You have good taste. This is special because it changes color depending on the magnetic field of the person holding it. So, if we each touch it, we'll see different colors. You take the small ornament. The brown wood starts to change color as a galaxy-like purple spreads out from where your fingers touch it. You set it down. Once it returns to its original color, Xavier picks it up. Surprisingly, the same color spreads from his palm. Didn't you say the color changes based on the person? It does. Every piece is unique and handcrafted by the owner himself. The ranger takes the ornament back. The purple fades and is replaced by a brown hue before it changes to a completely different color. Does that mean maybe our magnetic field have started to sync up? Aww. That's so cute. So Xavier and MC share like the same aura? That's so cool. Funny how it's galaxy purple. Having demonstrated your considerable potential and intent to purchase, the ranger invites you to rest. Shortly after, he returns with a large wooden box with an antique design. Are we finally reaching the masterpiece stage now? I'm actually a little excited. The wooden box slowly opens. It reveals the shop's masterpiece in all its glory, a cluster of blooming cauliflowers. The exquisite craftsmanship is so detailed that you can sense the vibrant vitality emanating from them. Congratulations, this is our shop's most valuable large carving. It's offered exclusively to high-value customers who've taken a liking to it. The cauliflower is the most iconic symbol of Tanakali. This wood carving has been treated to repel insects and ward off snakes, and it even brings good luck. If you're interested, act quickly. This offer won't last long. Huh? It's been treated to repel insects and ward off snakes? Oh, so is it like a good luck totem you're supposed to carry? Make a choice. Buy it now. Spend 50 Kali stones to obtain a special item and some ranger influence. The hype was an exaggeration. Obtain a little ranger influence. Buy it now. You place your order and become the proud owner of the legendary masterpiece. Hold on, why does this setup feel familiar? It feels like a video game with levels. You start out as a rookie beast tamer battling ostriches. You climb up the ranks. Yeah, and you upgrade your gear from the little ostrich set to the dragon hunter set. And you spend nights under a tree at 3 a.m. because you're waiting for the elite mount to spawn. It's probably time for an anti-addiction reminder, says the guy who secretly grinded out the complete collection achievement when I wasn't looking. I wasn't interested in getting the achievement. I just really liked the outfit. There's an outfit? Let me see. Oh, it's gorgeous. You have to take me farming next time. I was already planning to do that. What a bunch of nerds. I can relate, though. That's me when I play World of Warcraft. Let's do another encounter. Unicycle reunion. On the road, you encounter an elderly woman with a hair bun again. This time, her bun is even more elaborate than before. As soon as she spots you, she raves enthusiastically. How is my unicycle doing, youngsters? We fixed it, ma'am. We also sorted and organized your belongings. You can check if anything is missing. Oh my, nothing is missing. Thank you so much. The elderly woman gets on her unicycle and rides it. She grows happier with every turn of the pedal. After cycling around several times, she stops in front of you. You didn't just fix its old problems. It's more stable now. Actually, it was my partner. He healed the wounds on your old friend's wheel and also replaced the axle. She noticed there were issues during the finishing touches, so we worked together to solve them. The old lady gives you an approving and appreciative look. She pats the unicycle as if it were an old friend. Then she leaves while singing, "Grandma's grandma is a great grandma." When we grow older, you'll still be my partner. Of course. Will you take me around the world on your motorcycle? You bet. We'll be the coolest old couple around. Oh my god, that's adorable. That's legitimately adorable. He's like, when we're old, I still want to be together, and we'll go traveling, and we'll be the coolest old couple. That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life. Let's see. Yeah, we'll pick this one. Okay. I'm not gonna try getting myself fatigued this time, because that was a little difficult last time. I literally almost didn't make it.
Light can also be sharp.
Light can be sharp. Get out of the way, Xavier! My god, my darling boy.
Let's hurry up. I need your help.
Leave it to me. Lumiere, do you copy?
I hear you.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Come to me.
This is taking, like, this is story. The stories in Unicorns always take a while, and I love that. It's also really late, though.
I need your help.
Leave it to me.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. I can tell you're clever. Watch out.
I think I should be able to get it this time with no any problems.
Pay attention. I need your help.
Leave it to me. My turn.
This must be R3-Lumier, because it's got 4 diamonds down below. And I think it's the R3 gives you 4 diamonds.
I need your help.
Leave it to me.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
Can I get a little bit of help here?
Come in. Where the light shines.
Is where the greatest force lies.
I would love to cosplay her outfit. That would look so cool. I don't really have anywhere to wear it.
Watch out. It's getting back up. Watch out. I need your help.
There's no conventions near where I live, out in the middle of literally nowhere, Canada.
My turn.
Oh, fudge.
Stand back.
Banana cream pie.
Do you copy?
Oh, fudge.
I hear you. Are you hurt?
No, get out of my way, darling.
Go back to the pit you came from.
I only have 30 seconds left. Ah, there we
Not
go.
even a challenge.
Yay! Doing the, like, end boss is always a little hard for me. I guess we'll grab this one. And we'll take this one. Oh! Yay! Completed that gear set, too. When stress is triggered, deals an additional 1700 AoE damage and applies stress point to enemies that don't have it. Stress point. I don't really know anything about Lumiere, so I don't really know what that is. It's interesting that it's called stress. The sounds of raucous laughter and clinking glasses fills the air without pause. Among the crowd of rangers, you spot the person who had approached you earlier at the port. After a conversation reeking of alcohol, Xavier steps in front of you and steers the ranger in another direction. The hollow sound of an empty bottle hitting the wooden table blends into the bar's general clamor. On this island, rangers must be the most carefree people here, aside from the tourists. They're all free-spirited people where any place can be called home. They are already in a dangerous line of work. Overthinking would only bring unnecessary worries. You fan away the faint smell of alcohol clinging to your clothes. It's nice. Carefree people are always pleasant to work with. One drink can get you some useful intel from them. They're just a little too enthusiastic. They get touchy. You recall a scene in the bar where the rangers tried and failed to put their arms around Xavier's shoulders. You give him a teasing look. You're barely hiding how much you're enjoying this. The lively sounds from the bar gradually fade into the distance. The ranger told us that Bernice ventures deep into the rainforest around this time. What do you want to do? We'll continue with the rangers. Progress. You look at the dense rainforest nearby. Its somber green canopy is seemingly poised to devour any living creature that dares to venture into its depths. Let's find Bernice. According to what the ranger just said, she already entered the rainforest. Most rangers haven't ventured into the rainforest's central area. The only person who can provide reliable information about its depths is her. Then let's follow the traces she left behind. We still don't know why she's willing to venture deep into the rainforest. Following the traces through the rainforest, you find Bernice battling a wanderer alone. Witnessing your exceptional combat skills, she raises an eyebrow in silent acknowledgement. After briefly explaining your purpose, she accepts the job without even asking why. I guess this is what we should expect from a path chosen by a ranger. There are so many wanderers. But she's nonchalant about collecting the protocors from wanderers dropped. Unregistered protocors are usually the best source of income for rangers, so her attitude is different from the norm. That means she's here for another reason. But I'm confident that even if our goals end up conflicting, we'll be the ones who come out on top. Nearby wanderers continue to roar as scattered rocks turn to dust under his light blade. Then let's deal with these obstacles, partner. As you venture deep into the rainforest, the number of wanderers increase. The sharp light blade cuts through the air alongside crisp, decisive gunshots. They follow precise trajectories to pierce their shoulders and silence their roars. The lingering blade transforms into luminescent particles that create a glowing path that lead your way forward. You leap down from the branches. With a nimble turn, you close in and press your gun against the wanderer's forehead. However, watch out! It's behind you! Make a choice. Turn around or don't turn around. What? I have never come across this path before. Turn around. Recognizing the more immediate threat behind you, you pivot and fire 3 rapid shots at the attacking wanderer. Xavier! I'm here. Xavier flashes past you instantly, his sharp light blade piercing your original target. You grip Xavier's hand tightly. After a warm, dazzling halo forms from your resonance, light engulfs everything. Oh my gods, they are such a good team. You both stand side by side as Bernice, a step behind, slows her pace. An unhousing class evolver. She would have been very interested in you. Who? My good friend and partner. We could trust each other with our lives, just like you two. We're more than just that. Are young people this blunt nowadays? But you seem to always be alone. Where's your partner? Bernice shrugs with an unreadable expression. She looks at the rainforest. Isn't it obvious that I'm looking for her? I might be able to deal with the wanderers here and find her, thanks to you two. Her eyes linger on the hunter's watch you revealed while fending off the wanderer. Professional hunters, huh? Skillfully evading the guards posted by the island's chief, Bernice leads you into the depths of the forest. Interesting. Xavier is amazing. This is true. Master of Tall Tales. The Rangers have gathered in a circle to play Tall Tales Master. They're competing to see who can tell the most outrageous stories. No one knows which stories are true, but the price of being incorrect is a dare. Let me tell you something. I once chased after a monkey wearing glasses. That's nothing. I found a singing crater filled with wanderers. The lively scene catches your and Xavier's attention as the Rangers wave. They're inviting you to join them. Join in. Obtain 200 collie stones and a little ranger influence. Do the dare. Enhance any equipment gear set to obtain a little ranger influence. Let's do the dare. Going on real adventures is more fun than making up stories, and it gives us new materials for more stories. So, what's the big adventure? Bring it on. Your bold declaration fires up the Rangers, who immediately vow to face off against you in a test of skills. You charge through the rainforest, dodge trap after trap, and leave everyone else behind. Victory is yours. Here's to us, 3.0. Inside the brightly lit tavern, an unfamiliar figure shakes a cocktail mixture. She offers you a practiced, courteous smile. Drink and me marry while you can. Are you planning to drink the day away? I feel like this happened before. Do I have to pay? The mixologist's smile falters momentarily as she gestures toward a ranger behind her. Are you planning to skip out on the bill in a tavern frequented by rangers? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. It's a big world. Maybe you met another version of me somewhere. So what would you like to drink? She gives you a handwritten menu. There are only 2 choices. Butterfly Dream and Ranger's Favorite. How about Ranger's Favorite? The mixologist retrieves dozens of unlabeled bottles you've never seen before. Her techniques flow like water. Your eyes can barely keep up with the dazzling performance. Here, this drink's a favorite among rangers. It's bitter and spicy, yet it's not intoxicating. The drink is perfect for rangers who need to stay alert for commissions. As soon as the liquid touches your your throat, bitterness surges like a tide across your tongue. There's a long-lasting astringent aftertaste. It tastes like bitter melon juice and alcohol. It's just a drink. There's no bitter melon juice in it. You take another sip. Maybe you're imagining things, but the more you drink, the more you agree with Xavier, until you spot the mixologist quietly sliding a bottle filled with green liquid back into the cabinet. A failed drink can still be saved. What if we try combining that salty lemon from earlier with peppercorn to make a sparkling bitter with a kick? We can call it, Let's Not Talk About the Past. Brilliant! I've learned something today. Under the surprised, admiring gazes of the Rangers, and having left the mixologist thoroughly traumatized with the realization that she's been defeated, you both leave. Okay. Crisis. Nearby, you overhear 2 tourists preparing to leave. They talk about Tanakali's current situation. The cauliflowers on the island are about to go extinct, and the magnetic field in the rainforest is too unstable. The wanderers would appear at any moment. I don't understand why the islanders refuse to leave. The Deep Space Academy and the Rangers, too. They're all rushing into the rainforest like they have a death wish. As you walk past them, preparing to head deeper into the rainforest, one of the tourists stops you. There's a worried expression on their face. Be careful. Losing your life here isn't worth it. Yeah, you don't look like an islander. Are you with the Deep Space Academy, or are you a ranger? We'll take some Tanakali's influence. This is the islander's home. This is the islanders' homeland. Even if they left, they'd carry that homesickness with them for the rest of their lives. As soon as you say this, the metaflux in the air begins to form a vortex. Make a choice. Fight. Pew pew.
Something about this feels familiar. Again? I need your help.
Leave it to me.
And...
Enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
Can I get a little bit of help?
Ah!
Just careless.
I thought I was far enough away from that. Get away from me.
Eat this.
Watch out. It's getting better. Don't cry. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Aim for it.
You got it.
Watch out. It's getting better.
Lumiere, do you copy?
I hear you. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
And pew pew.
Enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
You won't escape.
Y'all don't stand a chance against us.
Come to me.
We are the best team ever.
Watch out. It's getting better.
Oh, fudge.
End it. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Pay attention. Enemies are weak. Now where the light shines.
Oh, fudge.
The
There's
greatest force
2
lies.
levels to this? Oh, shoot.
You're on a roll.
Can I get a little bit of help here?
Coming.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one. Oh, less than a minute already.
Recovered already? How tiresome. My turn. I'll show you.
Come on. I want to save the... There we go.
I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Well, shoot.
Enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
Lumiere, do you copy?
I hear you. Watch out. Come to me. Watch out. It's getting better. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
I'm gonna lose.
Can I get a little bit of help here?
Coming. Watch out. It's getting better. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Watch out.
No! Defeated. Wow. Wait, what? Are you for real right now? Did I do something wrong? Oh my goodness. I thought that that would just exit me out of the thingy. Well, that's disappointing. That was silly of me. Oops. Well. Darn, I was so close to being done, too. That was so stupid of me. I should have... Well... Okay. Easy, easy. Okay.
I'm not moving because because I'm trying to focus. You don't move because you're tired, right?
What? Silas, you're so weird. What do you want? I can't believe I put all that work in and it ended in nothing. Well, I'll get it next time. Let's plant some flowers, I guess. I'm really bad at like getting into looking after my flowers. Man, I hope like the next update gives us a kitchen and we get to make recipes and have dinner with them. That would be so darn cool. I'm hoping there's an announcement for the next update soon after this announced rerun that I can't remember the name of it was. There we go. And let's complete this one. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. It's too bad we can't buy, like, speed boosts or something to make the hybridization go faster. There we go. Alright, well, since Zane seems to be showering... Okay. I guess this will be it for the time being, and I will come back and tackle the unicorn operation at a different time. Hi, Silas. You do look quite attractive, let me tell you.
Keep teasing me like this,
Oh,
and
dear.
I'll have to return the favor. Don't be surprised then.
You're so pretty. Alright. Until next time.